The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. Anytime priming, Zenny highlighting, money wash glossing, dries perfect timing. Favorite color missing, guess I gotta mix it. This color's way too shiny, matte varnishing. Come and take a listen to this paint vision. Arthur's on the couch, dreaming of commissions. Don't drink the paint water, it might blur your vision. Mini painting studio live, we're kicking. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. Anytime priming, Zenny highlighting, money wash glossing, dries perfect timing. Favorite color missing, guess I gotta mix it. This color's way too shiny, matte varnishing. Come and take a listen to this paint vision. Arthur's on the couch, dreaming of commissions. Don't drink the paint water, it might blur your vision. Mini painting studio live, we're kicking. The stream is coming back, grab your brush and just relax. Alright. Okay. Is that enough of that for you? Are we good? Wow, is that really saying that I myself shared the stream? Wow. Give me 1 second, I'm throwing this dude over to the other screen real quick so I have my double vision going on. Ooh, I just got done eating some spicy chips. So, excuse any sniffles. Wait, why is that happening? Hold on. I clicked the wrong button. What's up, Byron? How's it going, dude? Thanks for liking. I like how it lets us know that every time now, obnoxiously. Oh, I see what's going on. Can I have the whole thing? All right, cool. We're good to go. Okay, so today we're going to be working on Rays from Dark Age by nobody, because the game's dead, but the minis sure aren't. So this is the first mini I'm going to be working on from the Skarrd faction. I have picked up 5 armies, and I haven't really done any painting other than that one K3 mini that you guys saw previously. Shout out to Poleth1984 watching on Twitch. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube as well. And then, of course, everybody that is showing up today on Facebook. So, hello to Jamie. I see you hanging out. What's up, Chris? How are you today? Hey, Victoria. How is it going? And everybody else involved. So, let's do a little painting, shall we? We got a nice clean paleto right here. I am going to be keeping this pretty standard to the Skarrd artwork anyway. And yeah, that's about it. So we're going to just start cranking some paint out. First thing, well, obviously I did the Zenithal Prime here, but then I realized there was like a a mold slip actually, and this dude's metal. So there was like a mold slip or something. There's a hair on that. Right along the side of his head, you can kind of see it in between the eyes right here. Wow, that hair is still there. So like right in between these eyes. Hold on, let's get real close, shall we? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's utilize this nice camera. So it looks like I cleaned it up mostly, but you can see it. I know you guys on YouTube and Twitch can see it, but right there, it was like a total shelf. And then I also had a little gap filling issue right here, so I'll probably fix that later. But anyway, that is where we are starting today. So first things first, I'm thinking let's work on the skin for a little bit, and then that will sort of set us up for success on the rest of the mini. Now for these dudes specifically, I am thinking, at least with this character, we're going to be going kind of denim-y blue for the skin. Well, that makes no sense, but you'll be able to tell. So I'm thinking like a sort of more gray pallid skin, but in the shadow, we're going to be going for sort of like a really grayed out denim. Or for those of you familiar with Twilight Blue from Reaper, that's the actual color that we're going to be basing it off of. That was way too much on the palette, but you know what? He's a big boy, so we will just make do with what is there. I was going to go with this larger brush. We're not going to do that today. We're going to stick with it being pretty minuscule for most of the work. So I'm only going to thin this out maybe like 0.75 ratio in terms of a 1-to-1, because this color I already know is a little bit shaky. That looks perfect to me. So I hope everybody out there is having a good day today. If not, it's okay. It'll be over eventually. Spent most of the day running back and forth between FedEx and the post office, so that was really cool. The easiest thing about this business is the painting part, right? It's everything else that's annoying. As always, if you have any questions, anything like that, feel free to drop them in the chat, and I will try and help you out to the best of my ability. This weekend, we've got our makeup paint-along class from last month. We're going to be doing a bunch of OSL on this cool guy from Reaper. Where's my stuff here? There we go. So we're going to do OSL coming off of the staff and obviously the magic orb that he's holding. It's like a lich. There you go. You can get a little bit better detail. But so we're going to be working on that, and then we're also going to be doing our freehand class. Remember, you can check out all the information on the classes at minipainting.studio. They start at $5 a month and then go up to $20 if you want palettes sent in the mail that are used for color matching during the video. You can see that glaze coming through. It built up only a little bit in those areas, exactly where we wanted it to. Now, obviously, this reprime section is going to be a little bit of a issue. But what I'm suspecting is I'm going to go over it enough anyway by the time that it would be a problem. It's not going to be that much of a problem. So, and then I'll just use a little bit of UV glue at the very last second to fill that little bubble in and just paint on top of it like no big deal. Alright, so that's it for the skin, at least on that base color. I'm probably going to hit this one more time, a little bit more after that section dries. So now the game is going to be if I want to go in with another direction in terms of color temperature. Cool. Just want to make sure everything is set up correctly here. Yep. Okay. Alright, so I am going to go over this one more time, but with the non-diluted version of the paint. There we go. As long as I can sort of just recover it into being just a little bit of a darker patch and not necessarily black, be okay. And whenever I get the chance, I'm going to keep shoving paint into that one bubble. Maybe by the end we won't need the UV glue to fix it, but I'm assuming we still will. Alright. So we're using this sort of, you know, blue tint. So what I'm guessing is I could probably go in with like a rosy shadow or something like that in order to do a little bit more contrast work in beneath the... Oh, wait a minute. I spy with my little eye the best color on the planet. Ooh. Oh. 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 SoonerCon? Why are you talking about SoonerCon? That is an expensive convention. Alright. We got some shadow tinting to do here. You can see the gradient I'm creating. This is what I'm looking for in terms of how I'm going to do these shifts. Look at that nice little... Whew. So I know that this color is lighter, in air quotes, than the blue that we had on top, this sort of like light lilac that I'm layering in. However, it's more of a pigment base for where I'm going to be layering in that red. So this is just more so moving the color needle in the direction that we want it to go. Sort of like an airbrushing. You don't like, if you're doing, well, really if you're doing any airbrush work, but you don't want to go from one color to another in one jump, right? Typically you want to do a couple passes to get the maximum colorage that you can. But so I'm just tinting these areas very gently, and then we're going to do the same thing over here. Luckily on this skin we can make it look really great, and we just have to worry about the arms, nothing crazy. But you can see already the tint that's happening. Especially on that one, now that it's starting to dry. You can see it's super subtle. Super subtle. Worth mentioning again, I feel like, since I sort of realized how explaining it makes sense in terms of like some people aren't picking up on it at the painting workshop, is that I usually don't take the brush tip off of the miniature whenever I'm doing this stuff. Like this, I'm literally using my paintbrush like a pencil, and that's how I apply the paint. I mean, you can see right here what I'm doing in that crack. I'm not even looking at the miniature, I'm looking at the screen. But I'm pushing the pigment. So when you're working with thin paint like I do, whenever I do this technique, that's the entire point, is that you are just trying to sculpt essentially and carve out any areas where you want that color to rest. It takes some practice, but once somebody sort of has that like aha moment, it makes a lot more sense for them. So when they go, aha, I see, aha, there we go. That's a great transition. I don't want to touch that again. Oh, maybe right there. There we go. It's funny too, I'll probably, yeah. So I'll hit this with the UV glue, see that little gap? That'll just be UV glue. Only 2 small sections of UV glue required, not too bad. So as always, thank you so much for hanging out today. I know that catching up on my schedule and everything, I've been a little bit more of a ghost, but remember to check out the information on ReaperCon. I will be back again this year teaching classes. We're going to be doing 5 classes. One of them is a secret that we haven't really announced yet, but everything else, all that information is available. So if you have any questions or anything about those classes, if you're going to be there, feel free to ask or hit me up, and I'll be able to give you some more information about that. And as always, as well, you can help me out if you're doing any shopping on Amazon. You can go to minipainting.studio and just click the Amazon store link, and you can do your regular shopping as you would after that point. Or you can look at everything that I use here in the studio. You can purchase pretty much through Amazon as well, and you help me out. I get like 3% of any sale, so thanks in advance. Or if none of that is your cup of tea, you can check out all of the monthly classes that we do, or you can check out the painting products that I have from the periodic table of color, which is an awesome color theory tool, or the power-up palettes, which essentially teach you how to paint exactly like I do. It's just a bunch of brutal practice over and over, but it definitely gets the job done. You can check all of that stuff out again at minipainting.studio if you'd like. Or if it's your first time watching, make sure you like the Facebook page, and that's pretty much it. So that'll be my plug. Got another email from the people at War Cradle. They are putting all of the stuff in the mail that they're going to be sending me to check out. So definitely looking forward to that. Got some more stuff from the people over at Cav today from Talon Games, just sort of rounding out my little Aidonese army or whatever. I also scheduled a game, so I have a game scheduled on the 22nd of next month, which I know seems like it's a ways away, but it'll probably seem like it's just immediate. So you can see now I'm moving a bit deeper in terms of the purple-red influence as I begin to continue to layer that in. So just going in and sketching all the shadow values before we go back up. Yeah, so Victoria, there is a video. It's tied in. I have to make sure it's set up correctly still, but yeah, you can buy it as a part of the bundle for those products. It's sold separately because you'll, like, you know, if you blow through it one time and you feel like you got, you know, a lot out of it, then you'll probably want another one type of deal. Or you may want another one, but that's the idea at least. So they're available separately so you can have more if you need them. Just like the color exercise tool and everything.
So I'm gonna go a little bit deeper here with this red, and that's pretty much as far as we're gonna go. Look at that. Pretty yummy. Yeah, like I said, Victoria, I have to make sure it's still set up right. I don't know if, like, the sort of layout page, I don't remember how it works, but I'll have to go look, actually, now that you say that. I haven't thought about it, so I am now curious myself. Because, yeah, it should, like, anytime somebody makes that purchase of, like, the all-in-one bundle or whatever, on your account, it's supposed to tie it to... I don't know, I'll have to see. It's supposed to make it available, but I don't know if it's obvious or not, so I have to go look. Pretty easy painting today. At least on this skin work that we're doing. Okay, yeah, then I'll go check it out for you, Victoria. Because yeah, it sounds like what it did then is it doesn't link, it isn't linking it to the accounts, so that's something I can manually do, which is no big deal. I just have to go in and do it for you specifically, and then anybody else that buys the combo, but that's not that big of a deal. I just didn't know it wasn't doing that, so now I know I can go in and fix it. Oh, I have a Red Bull next to me. I have a Red Bull. Let's power up real quick. I think we need to power up big time. All right, I'm pretty pleased with where we're at least in terms of tone here. We'll come back and increase stuff, obviously, as we continue to paint. Obviously. Now, I thought that was a gap this whole time. Is it not? There's just a shelf. Is it a lip? It looks like it's a lip. So I guess it's a gap, technically. I think that's what's messing with us. How will I know? Hold on, I need to be able to get a brighter thing underneath. There it is. Very odd. Hey, what's up, my man? How have you been, Darren? Seems like a million years ago already. We were painting away. Wow, that color is so weak. That is crazy to me that it's so weak like that. Why would it... Huh. Huh, okay. Weird. Alright, well that's gonna work. That is a weak color. Alright, so let's watch me ruin this paint job. Alright, let's do it. Classic move. Here we go. Do a little glove check here. I don't know if I feel safe with this. I feel like this may be too much, so I'm gonna do a little fade check. I don't know. The brush is perfect though. The brush is in the zone. Look at that. Ooh, baby. Ooh, boy. Bah, bah, bah. I'm not even looking at my thumb. I'm looking at the TV. Boom. So, I feel like that's a little bit too strong, so I need to thin it down tad bit more. Tad bit. Remember, if you have any questions, anything like that, drop them in the chat, and we can pretend to be friends. Alright, I feel better about that. Let me check my other things here. Shout out to anybody that is watching over on Twitch and YouTube. You guys are the real MVPs, watching in 1080p. Like real heroes. Alright. I need that one. Okay. That synth organ is very Daft Punk. Alright, so we gotta adjust this, sorry. Look at that transition. See how easy it is? It's one application of paint. Boom. Highlight. One little touch of the brush gets you exactly what you need. Don't believe me? Don't take my word for it. Ask everybody that was at the painting workshop if they learned a trick or two. Oh, that is a terrible flavor. Ooh! I didn't know what summer flavor meant, and it means really bad pina colada. So if you're a fan of, if you like pina coladas, as the song says, then, you know, you'll probably like it actually, but for me, not the biggest fan out there of the coladas. Alright, loving it. See me sketching the highlight on? Sorry. There you go. just the tip of the elbow for when he drops it in somebody's face. Man, I cannot wait to play this game. For real. I'm dying to get a game in. If anybody wants to come down and play this game with me, you already know I'm waiting. Squared away all of my Reaper Bones 4 stuff, so now tomorrow we'll do classic Reaper Fridays, and we'll be giving away some Bones 4 stuff. We're going to start that back up again. My wallet won't appreciate it, but everybody else will. So again, our base color here was more of a denim blue. Went in, started layering warm colors. Now we're just pushing the highlights that you can see here. Sorry, my hat just hit the camera. I think my brush is too dry, to be honest with you. Or if a lot of you guys want to come play the game, I guess I do have 5 armies. Or I guess 6, technically. You can play all mercenaries if you want to. That's the problem when I find a game that I want. I just kind of buy it all at once. And since this game is dead, it's perfect. You can just know that you're not going to miss out on anything else. I cannot wait to see what Miniature Market does whenever they throw the stock online. Of course, I'll probably be broke when it happens, so you'll probably see me run a commission sale, hoping that I can get money to buy some of these extra minis, but I do have some extras as well as a symptom of trying to buy stuff off of eBay in lots, so I'll probably do some giveaways with those minis. I think I have one right here next to me that I could give away today in the chat. There are only 5 people watching right now, so that would be pretty good for you, right? I don't know. I'm just painting. I don't know what I'm talking about. Love it. I think that skin looks great. Look at all the color we got out of that. All right. All right, so yeah, right here. So I've got this dude. Who is called a bone doctor. Whoop. He holds this little staff just like right across his arms. So that guy's an extra that I can give away. For example. Alright, let's keep working on this skin. What's funny is I'm painting it looking at the light source, like my physical light source. The camera's straight down, so I don't even have to hold it to secure it, but it's just the position that it's sitting in is what's gonna determine where these highlights are going. So this color's gonna look crazy once we start applying other ones. The color that's going on top of the blue is honestly a lot closer to like a very pallid flesh color. So we've got that nice deep red coming from the cavalry brown. So it's pretty much cavalry brown, then blue. There you go. You can see it a little bit better right there, right? Like it's a very pallid color. All right, what were you saying? The guys who sold the game used to come to Origins. Yep. Yep. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. All right, let me check out what's going on over here. All right. So, let's get some color on this dude for real, so we can start comparing our contrasts and everything. I already know that this is going to be more of a, like a lot of browns are going to be in the Skarrd faction, at least the way I'm painting them, so we can just go ahead and go for it. And yeah, this is going on as a glaze, so we should retain a slight 5 to 10% of that zenithal underneath, but very, very, very small percentage, just because this color is super pigmented and that area was all just bright white. There wasn't a lot of definition anyway. Okay. So now let's do any kind of base color work for the shirt. I'm thinking really dark, like a very dark version actually of the color that we used for the base of the skin initially. That way we can start getting everything tied together. And I'll just darken that up a little bit. I don't know, some of this paint. Let's see. Whoop. If I didn't just punch my lens, that'd be cool. There we go. This is just a super thin glaze on top, but knowing the pigment that I put in there, if I went any stronger, we would probably lose any of that small percentage of detail that we're getting back out because of that. So, just trying to keep it light. Okay. I like the idea of black almost, well, I guess like super dark brown, but almost black pants. So essentially black pants highlighted brown. But let's go ahead and prep that as well. This may be a little bit too light, but we'll find out eventually. That's probably too light. And too thin. So let me adjust. There we go. Still probably way too thin, but I'll hit it with 2 coats. I'm just trying to work with what's already out on the palette, so. This may be okay though, actually, now that I've said that. It looks like it's, the surface tension's good, so it may not thin out as much as I'm suspecting. So the little sort of tiny little army I'm trying to put together for some small games, it's this guy, another character named John Woe, a Golab, which is like another big fighty dude, and then 2 little buzz blades or like basic warriors. So I'm gonna get these painted up. And then the other faction I'm going to start first, because I pretty much have 1,000 points of all the armies that I have, and I'm only going to be painting them up in like 500 point sections. So the next army then will be Prevailers. And then I can either start on the core or the K3 or whatever. I mean, lots of options. Okay, so much darker. You can see it starting to dry there. For the, I mean, that just appears to be another leather color, so let's just sort of come up with like a weird in-between brown to use for that, because it's gonna be brown anyway. So I'll just sort of do a different tone of it. The basing is the new basing mix I've been going for recently. So I know you guys haven't seen it repainted, so that's what it looks like when I'm not just using the default color it comes in, so to speak. Since it's like that reddish brown. Oh, looks like there's a weird... Let's see how much damage I can do here. Okay. Much thicker than it looked. Okay, then right here. Remember to always cut away from the hospital, guys. Cut away from the hospital. Why don't you do model cleanup and assembly for free? Had some people ask that question. Not because it takes time. Don't worry about that. So over here you can see that color starting to dry. Pretty neutral. We'll just apply some tones to it. Get it rounded out. Get some color on there. I can already tell I'm going to be bringing in some like purpley magenta in the deepest recesses there in the muscles and everything, because I want to punch that in a different direction now, seeing where it's at. The weapon should be fun to paint. We'll figure out how crusty and dusty and musty to make that. Now we're gonna let that dry for a minute. But overall, I like that color palette, so now it's just a matter of going back in, building everything in. Hey James, how's it going, man? Sorry, I just noticed you were on the streamo. On YouTube at least. Okay. Oh. I was about to say, what happened? Sorry. Looks like... sorry guys, looks like my internet connection is like literally disappearing. Sorry. Wow, yeah, it's like really bad. Okay, well, we are at pretty much the hour mark, I think. I don't know, how long have we been doing this? Because the internet is literally disappearing. So I don't know how long we've been live. It used to show me on some of these, but okay, well, whatever. Oh yeah, it's going like to 480. All right, cool. Well, yeah, we're just gonna quit while we're ahead. Sorry, but you're gonna see me continuing to work on this Dark Age stuff off and on constantly, so we'll keep knocking it out next time. But I will see you all later.